Kingston in Tasmania's south is being used in a landmark study looking at the impact of tsunamis on infrastructure. The study will develop a computer model that will help coastal communities develop emergency management plans and building codes for the future.
It's hard to imagine a tsunami sweeping in here from the Tasman Sea, but modelling has shown it could happen if an earthquake struck off the southwest coast of New Zealand. Researchers at the Australian Tsunami Research Centre are using that work as the starting point for a study into the possible impact on buildings, incorporating things like height, the number of windows at ground level and the direction buildings face. They say Kingston's size makes it a good place to start.
We're trying to stitch together what is basically modelling tsunami inundation on one side and modelling the building damage and buildings falling over on the other. That's never been done before. It's extraordinarily complicated, so we need a simple scenario to get all the bits right.
The study will then look at a more complex urban environment like Japan, which suffered a devastating tsunami earlier this year.
So we know what the buildings were like, we know what they were made of, and we now also know what that actual tsunami did to this urban centre. So we will be able to look at the before and the after.
It's hoped the results will help coastal communities prepare for extreme events.
There is a lot of work that has been done on modelling on how a tsunami might come ashore on the coast of Tasmania and especially Kingston Beach, but what we don't know now is how it will affect the roads and buildings.
The results could also influence building codes, although the Mayor says it will surprise many to hear Kingston is considered vulnerable.
It's not beyond the bounds of possibility that we would have to prepare in some way. And I think it's very good that the Emergency Department are taking this, seriously.
The study won't just have implications for Kingston. It's hoped other coastal communities in Australia and overseas will be able to use the findings to guide their emergency management plans and building codes. Rebecca Hewett, ABC News, Kingston.